Hello and welcome back to another Rainbow Six Siege settings video. Today we're going to go through Spoit settings, and I'm going to be doing it fairly quick so I don't waste any of you guys' time. Now we'll jump into general, and to begin with, I'm pretty sure most of this is default. Stun is on dark glare, so I think default is white, and tinnitus is on muted. Pretty sure they're not default, so make sure to change these two. Cycle inside camera groups is on as well, but yeah, other than that, I'm pretty sure everything else other than these lot is on default. Just be sure to change your stun, tinnitus, and camera groups. Now we'll move over to the HUD settings, and first thing you want to do is just set it to normal. Once you've done that, the only things you want to change from this normal settings preset, change the compass appearance to simplified. Health, you want to change to, well, what he said is he has it on, sometimes he turns it off to numbers only. He says it doesn't really matter, he just does it out of preference, so that's up to you if you want to keep that on or off. I'm going to keep mine on. And if we scroll near enough to the bottom here, the only other settings that he's changed are the bans. So that's when you get a bunch of feed in your top right. You know, when there's a ban wave and a bunch of people have been banned from the game, it just sort of clutters the screen a little bit, and it also blocks the kill feed. So if anyone kills, you know, another person, it doesn't appear until the ban wave is finished. And the only other thing is the versus update, which is basically just the big numbers that appear in the middle of your screen when someone dies. And that's all for the HUD settings. So it's pretty much default, other than 3 changes pretty much. The versus, bans, health is like a 50-50, and the simplified compass as well. Okay, so we move over to audio now. Kind of a quick one actually. Dynamic range he has on high, tinnitus or tinnitus, I don't know if I'm saying that right or wrong, he has on muted. I'm pretty sure that was on general, unless I'm going crazy, but yeah, that's on muted. That's just basically when you get flashed, the noise it makes afterwards. Master volume is on 38, in-game SFX is on 100, in-game music volume is 0, menu SFX is on 100, and menu music is on 0 as well. Just a quick thing with the master volume, he has it on 38, which you probably think is quite low. He has his windows on 100, but this is obviously going to be different depending on the headset he's using. His headset is going to have its own volume slider as well. So this isn't something you should strictly follow by. It all depends on what headset you're using as well. But yeah, everything else in the audio section here is going to be personal preference, such as what mic you're using, what headphones you're using, how loud do you want people in-game to sound? Do you want your voice chat to be push to talk or always open? If it's always open, you're probably insane. So in the display settings, he's using a 4080 Super. That's a NVIDIA RTX graphics card. I've got the 3070 Ti. It's not too bad, not too shabby. The monitor, again, another piece of hardware. Up to you if you can change this or not. He's using the Zowie XL2586X, running at a resolution of 1920 by 1080p. Full screen, obviously, his refresh rate is 360 Hz. Obviously, my monitor only supports 164. So if you do get that Zowie monitor that he's got, you're going to be able to, you know, go up to that 360 Hz. Aspect ratio is 4:3. That basically just stretches your screen out. A lot of competitive players like to play with this aspect ratio. These 3 are just off. His field of view is at 90. He says he sort of switches between like 88, 89, 90. HUD is 85. That basically puts your HUD closer to the middle of the screen so you can see like the edges more. Menu display area is 91. And brightness is actually on 70. Okay, so we move over to graphics now. Quite a simple one. So NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency he has on. If your computer maybe is a little bit worse, then I'd recommend put it on plus boost. But yeah, for the rest of his graphic settings, what he says he does is basically just change the overall to low. And the only 2 settings that he changes is shadow to medium and anti-aliasing to off. These are the only 2 settings that he changes. Everything else he has on low. Okay, so we'll move over to controls now. So the drone speed boost he has on hold. Raw input is on, and the horizontal and vertical sensitivity he has on 60. Now you might look at this and go, that's a bit too high. But he plays on a different multiplier, basically halved. So his multiplier is 0.001. And if you don't know how to change your multiplier, you can check out this little video I made. Very quick and very simple to do. And on top of this, he plays with a DPI of 1600. Which is basically just his mouse settings. So that's up to you to change in like whatever mouse software you use. Now for the advanced mouse ADS sense is 1x, which is obviously like your reflexes, your red dots, your holographics. That's on 38. The 2.5 is your ACOGs. That's on 67. 3.5 is your Glascope. That's on 80. And then the 5x is 103 and 12x 118. is obviously like the Kali scope sort of thing. Mouse scroll is on enabled, gadget deployment advanced, as well as drone deployment as well. Aim he has on hold. Lean he has on hold as well, which isn't a common thing to do, so that's not going to be default. Sprint is on hold. Crouch isn't default. Crouch is hold as well. And prone is toggle as well. Everything else down here is just controller settings. The only thing you need to know about his sort of keybinds is that he switched crouch and prone around. So his crouch is on control and his prone is on C. So we'll go over to privacy now, and these doesn't really matter to you. This is just so you don't get stream sniped if you're streaming. So nothing that really affects your gameplay sort of thing. And lastly, on accessibility, his optic colors is light blue, optic opacity is 100, screen shake off, always have this off, motion blur is off, stun VFX is dark glare, tinnitus, which has made another appearance in this settings video, that's on muted, and dynamic range on high. Don't know why they've duplicated these settings, because obviously they're everywhere else. Team color blue, enemy color red, and yeah, that is pretty much it. So if this does help, if you are getting champ from these settings, leave a like on the video. If you're not getting champ with these settings, still leave a like on the video. You have to, it's the rules. Anyway, hope you have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next one.